Just wanted to give you a heads up on how it works right before what you would construe as a breakthrough. Like, in other words, you've been working hard, you've been experiencing all of these things, learning, applying, doing the work. You know what I mean? You're putting in the time, the effort, the energy. You're doing everything best to your abilities. Um, you're not allowing things to affect you anymore. You're not allowing negative people to, hurt you or deviate you from your path or knock you off your high vibrational frequency. And you're doing everything great. So this is the point, like right before whatever your desires, your manifestations, right before you're about ready to receive them, the universe is going to hit you with a barrage of stuff to see if whether or not you are who and what you believe yourself to be, because the universe knows the truth. It's to get you to understand. Like, in other words, if you say to yourself, I'm such a wonderful person, I'm incapable of being negative, I can never hurt anybody, I'm such a nice, human being, I just have nothing but love and peace, and I only have peace in my heart, I don't have any darkness in me, all that nonsense, and then somebody cuts you off in traffic, you like, you mother, like that, that's the reason why that person cut you off, to get you to understand that you're existing in a delusional bubble. The universe is going to hit you with a whole bunch of experiences. See, what they do is they get what they do is they implant these negative thoughts in you in the hopes that you act on them and just ruin your progress. But it isn't that the universe is evil or against you. What's actually happening is they're trying to get you to become aware that you're not exactly where you need to be, even though you've fooled yourself into believing this. Like, oh, I've already passed the test. I don't need to learn anything else. I've already got it. I'm not a work in progress. I've got my act together. I'm perfect. I can do no wrong, that kind of thing. So the universe is going to be like, really? Okay, let's test that out and see if it's really true what you believe yourself to be and who you are. Let's really test that out, shall we? And you're going to be put to the test. You're going to be hit with a sequence of experiences that will see whether or not you are now, pliable and malleable or rigid and stiff. Because if something comes along and you're rigid, even though you think you're just like cool and laid back, it's going to snap you like a twig, and you're going to just pop your cork, and you're just going to freaking unravel. That's what the universe does. There's so many people in this world that are phony. It's disgusting. They just phony smiles, phony this. That's why I used to hug everybody years ago, like 10 years ago, when the world was different. Now, I don't even say hello to people. I don't even make eye contact because most of them are bots and drones. Once you get hit with the pokey pokey, it changes you on the inside. Oh, yeah. You're no longer considered a biological organism. Look it up. Supreme Court ruled it. I think it was like 1994 they came out with that ruling. But anyway, that's what I assess. Robots and drones and just soulless creatures that look human, but they're not. They're not. They have human skin, human appearance, but they're not. Probably reptilians hiding in human costumes, automatons, cybernetic organisms. Who knows? But they don't have a soul, and they're just like, get out of my way. Money, money, money. Me, me, me. No consideration, courtesy, compassion, kindness, common sense, human decency, just devoid. So the universe is going to test you, man. I'm just telling you, if you think you're right at that precipice, right at the edge, right at the threshold, right at that point of breakthrough, that you're finally going to get what you deserve, the universe is going to go full on, just an onslaught, total barrage, inundated, deluge, bombarded. You're going to get hit with everything to prove whether or not you are what and believe, who and what you say you are, because the universe needs you for something better, and you can't be a fake. That's why I say you can't live in a disingenuous meditative Buddha bubble. You've got to be real. You got to be real. Of course, you can have your off days. You're not perfect, but if you believe yourself to be something that you're not, the universe is going to call you out. It doesn't matter what you think in your head. That's irrelevant. The truth negates belief every time. You could believe that the sky is made of Swiss cheese and ice cream, my friend. That don't make it so. In your head, it might be, but to the rest of the universe, that's a delusion. That's a crazy, insane assumption. So that's what we have here. You might believe yourself to be this perfect person, incapable of negativity. I have no darkness in me. I'm just peaceful. Well, I'm here to tell you there's no such thing as an all peaceful person. Even Jesus has evil. The real Jesus. I don't point up meaning he's up. I'm just using it as a figure of terminology. What you would call the cosmic being Jesus has darkness in him too. Absolutely. How can he not? Because source is the source of all things creation. Dark, light, good, evil, it's all the same. You got to celebrate this stuff. This is where your conflict arises because you try to run contrary to the true nature of your soul. And in doing so, you're trying to impede or block something of a natural order. You're not in flow state anymore. Flow state means you are flowing in acceptance with the fact that all things universal are one. And I mean all, not the good, fluffy, kind, happy, puffy stuff that's sunshine and smiles. That's great too, but that's not life. And that's not the cosmos. Go look at what animals do. They eat each other alive, for God's sake. So you know something's up. But anyway, the universe is going to throw heavy-duty bombardment at you from all sides to test whether or not you're ready for the next step to go to that future desired reality, because you have to be a perfect fit. Because if not, you're going to take the old baggage into the new stuff and you're going to destroy everything. That's what the universe is attempting to prevent you doing. It's always done for your betterment, never at your detriment. It's happening for you, not to you. Nothing is against you. You got to get rid of that victim mentality. That is what the Matrix put in your skull. The world's out to get you. That's why you view life through the eyes of war. Enemy, 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 enemy. Kill, kill, destroy, crush, must decimate. That's what your belief system is. Kill that right there. Destroy that. What is that? I don't know. Just kill it anyway because we're telling you to. Boom. You just obliterated the truth. He's a conspiracy theorist. He's a nut job. He's wearing a tinfoil hat going down the rabbit hole. Kill him too. That's exactly what it gets you to do. It doesn't want the truth anywhere near you, because if you start embracing something actually true, that's when that whole game changer comes about, and then they lose. They never had control, but they lose the illusion of control. And that's the truth. So just right before you're at that precipice of breakthrough, they're going to do a full-on onslaught on you, the universe, to test whether or not you're really who and what you say you are. Because God needs you for greater things. Source needs you for greater things than what you're doing now. You were not put here to hold a cell phone in your hand and glue it to your face all day long, staring at a Chinese Communist Party mind control manipulative platform such as TikTok that's run by cannibalists, Satanists, and freaking pedophiles and mass murderers. It's just that simple. Everything on that is just all mind draining. It breeds a mind virus. That's what it does. It propagates and breeds a mind virus. And this is subconscious demonic parasites that stream through this stuff. You don't see them, you don't sense them, you don't detect them because they're metaphysical in nature. Your five senses cannot detect these things. It exceeds the limitations of your five physical senses, folks. Your five physical senses were made for one thing, for you to tether yourself to the experiences of this holographic illusion, to enjoy it and to understand it on a deep, personal, emotional level, spiritually. That's why you have five senses, to see and taste and touch and smell and hear. And your sixth sense is not your sixth sense of the mind. It's your first sense of the soul. That's precognitive intuition. That is how you receive telepathic guidance from your higher truth. And that allows you to know where you need to go in your next step, the next leg, the next, port of your confluence. Absolutely. Anyway, all true what I'm saying. So don't feel like the world's against you. Right when you're getting right at that edge, man, you're ready to take the step into your new reality. Boom, 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 boom. They just hammer away at you. Let's see if what he or she is saying is the truth. Let's test that. Like I gave an example before I end the video. United States Navy, right before they commission any ship, especially aircraft carriers, that freaking thing is put through its paces. Don't believe me? Go look on YouTube. United States Navy trials with aircraft carriers before they give it the stamp of United States Navy approval and it's commissioned into service. They put that thing through rigorous tests. They do full throttle, banking it to the left, banking it to everything. Every possible scenario they throw at it, making sure this thing is solid, sound, safe, and secure and built properly and correctly. That's what the universe is going to do to you. Just giving you a heads up. Peace.